Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the New York Liberty. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. I know you guys have your eyes on the guard matchup. There's a lot of talent in the backcourt.
And I think that's something we could say for most of the games that we cover. There's just so many skilled guards in this league.
Yeah, we're definitely spoiled in that regard. There's no shortage of premier guard play here in the W.
She gets it in there.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Howard. Over Griner. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Now here is Stevens. Outside Hayes. And a miss there on the triple. About a minute into this first quarter. A three from Kelsey Mitchell. And a great assist by Jordan Canada. And that one falls in.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Stevens. 6 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Iriafin. The kick out to Canada. Williams. Now Mitchell. There's the three. Another three for the Sparks.
And you know, sometimes it just comes down to feel. Mitchell has a sense for the game that others don't.
Outside Hayes. Griner with the screen. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And here is Mitchell. She's got 6. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Hayes. Drops in the breakaway layup.
The speed of Hayes on display, running the floor with ease.
Now Canada. Outside Williams. Howard. The jump hook. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort. One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
At one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
Buries it down low.
Yeah, seeing over defenders contributes to Griner's dominance down low. She's just lethal around the rim.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Canada. Takes the three. The Sparks, no good that time either. New York in the lead. Hayes, guarded by Canada. Now here is Stevens. Stevens, the screen. Down low. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Now here is Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Here's Zandalasini. Pass to Hayes. To the paint. Zandalasini. Yep, that one goes.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Howard. Just 4 to shoot. Over Griner. And freaking Griner with the block.
Such a strong defensive prowess. I love how Griner makes shooters pick not once, not twice, probably at least 3 times before shooting the rock around her.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that, it goes a long way. It establishes the attitude you want.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3.
In building this lead, they've done a great job finishing their defensive sequences with the rebound. Not just the miss, but getting the rebound as well. That's been key.
Yeah, not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot attempt. It's incredible.
Here's Cannon. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
Have to just be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Pass to Griner. Cannon. She's guarded by Williams. Fades back. That one a little long.
The D did a good job of clogging the middle once she got inside.
Mitchell. Inside. Howard. No good. Unable to end this run. Here's Cannon. Pass to Stevens. And here's Griner. Out to the left wing. Zondelasini can't get it to go. Williams inside. Zondelasini pulls it in. Griner with the ball. Here's Hayes. Back to Griner. Over Howard. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break to the D that she missed it.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Griner. 5 on the clock. Stevens. The shot from the low post is good.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
And she can't get the first one.
One thing teams liked about Kiki Iriafen going into the draft, her athleticism.
Yeah, Kiki was dunking in high school, explosive around the rim. She really improved her all-around game during her college years.
Well, and after some early jitters, a few first-year players have really broken out.
Yeah, they're looking more comfortable. It takes time to adjust to the speed of the game.
And to learn the scheme, especially at the defensive end, where it takes just one person missing their assignment to give up points.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom. You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here is Ionescu. The fadeaway.
And it's Iriafen with the rebound.
The Sparks trailing. Past Alama.
Iriafen, she's covered by Jefferson.
From the top of the key. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
Here's New York now. Suarez the screen.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Now here's Alaman.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Back to Mitchell. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. New York in the lead.
Now here's Suarez.
Ionescu outside. Off target from three-point range. Now the Sparks with it. And here is Alemán. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
That one on Suarez.
And the first one falls for her.
Maria Artson, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Ionescu. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
From deep. And that's not going to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Liberty out in front, up by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
The work they've done to get in close offensively, the difference right now.
And I like that they aren't settling for outside shots. Just keep attacking the rim.
Very aggressive.
Pass to Stevens. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Alemán. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now Charles. 5 to shoot. Evans to the wing on the left. Great D that time from Sabrina Ionescu.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
Shots good by Suarez.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Past Alemán. Over Ionescu. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Takes the 13-footer.
Suarez down low.
Working on Charles. Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball.
The ball goes to Los Angeles.
And here's the schedule for the New York Liberty. On Monday, they're starting on the road against the Wings in Dallas. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Lynx in Minnesota.
And for that game against the Sun, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Who's going to get the little things done, guys? That's what I'm looking for.
They set a pick.
Pass to Rupert.
For 3. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Yeah, a very nice feed by Mitchell there. She's a team-oriented player who enjoys setting the table for open teammates.
And the Liberty with possession here. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Mack.
Suarez down low.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the
And she knocks down the first one.
Suarez. 2 shots.
That's also good, so she hits them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Mitchell outside. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And the Liberty with possession here. They've got a 9-point lead. Ionescu, guarded by Canada. Ionescu outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give her too good of a look.
Absolutely, and the defense better not relax because she might hit that one next time.
What a smart feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
Pass to Suarez.
Stripped away. And here comes the break. Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation taking that one to the bucket.
And Suarez missing.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Back to Mitchell. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here is Ionescu.
Suarez the screen.
Beyond the arc. New York, no good that time either. The Sparks call timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. The Sparks trailing.
And, you know, playing for France in the 2024 Paris Games, that was a special moment for Gabby Williams.
Winning a silver, came so close to knocking off the heavily favored Americans in the final. Williams was voted best defender of that 2024 tournament.
Here's Cannon. Pass to Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
It's been one of those days for her. She's really struggled.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Here's Mack. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Cannon. Nails the baby hook.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Outside Williams. Here's Iriapin. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here is Ionescu. Reiner covered by Iriapin. Reiner shot is good.
Yeah, that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of her ability from scoring.
Now the Sparks with it. Trailing by 5. To the middle. Here's Iriapin. And Brittany Griner with the block. And the call will be against Kelsey Mitchell. That is her first foul of the game.
And the defender didn't get squared up with her feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Ionescu, guarded by Canada. Tiffany Hayes for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
Outside Howard. Mitchell. Over Hayes. Second chance shot. And the basket by Iriapin.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
Now here is Ionescu. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Griner. And stolen by Iriapin. Now here is Canada. Iriapin. She's guarded by Griner. Outside Williams. For 3, Jordan Canada sinks the three-pointer.
Check out the pace Canada plays at. She's got a shot up within moments of getting the ball.
Pass to Griner. Ionescu. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Mitchell outside. Canada. Outside Williams. Right side Howard. Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. New York on D. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Zandalasini pulls it in. New York leading. Now Griner. She has 6. Screen by Griner. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. That's good. A tough shooting night. 2 for 8 and looking for more. Now here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Launches it. New York with the rebound.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Here's Cannon. For 3, Tiffany Hayes. Natasha Howard pulls it in. So it's the Sparks now. 6-point game. Howard the screen to the inside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Pass to Cannon. And here's Zandalasini. Outside Hayes. Count that one.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Williams. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Hits the 3-point bomb.
She's starting to pick up from what she accomplished in the first quarter, where she made 3 of her 3-point attempts.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Zandalasini. Off target with the 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Liberty out in front. They're up by 3. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. One of the stories here, Mitchell getting it done today.
She put on a show from 3-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Now here's Mitchell. Inside, and stolen by Stevens. To the paint. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Putting up solid assist numbers out of the 2 position. Hayes, a good mover to the ball.
Outside Williams. Pass to Howard. Here's Iriafin. Now here is Canada. Just 5 to shoot. Now Williams. Let's go with a 3. Zandalasini pulls it in.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the 3. Defense totally off balance.
She she's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Mitchell outside. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Yeah, Mitchell's really in a groove tonight. She's not being shy at all about shooting the rock.
Well, Jordan Canada does the things you want from a point guard. There's no doubt about it.
Defensively, she disrupts, leading the league in steals on multiple occasions. And then offensively, she distributes, averaging about 5 dimes per game over her career. One of the best rates in league history.
Now here is Canada. Here's Howard. And she can't bank that one in. Here's Zondalasini. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Cannon. No good from outside.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. Very good start to the half.
Pass to Howard. Mitchell. New York with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
The Sparks trailing. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Left side, Canada. Over Hayes. The Sparks, no good that time either.
A lot of clanks by them early in the second here so far. Only 1 make on 5 tries.
Screen by Griner. Outside Hayes. Griner inside. Covered by Iriefin. Griner misses. Outside Canada. Again, the miss by the Sparks. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Back to Griner. And the shot goes down.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, you know, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
The Sparks call
Los
timeout.
Angeles calls timeout.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Mitchell outside. Howard. She's guarded by Griner. Pass to Iriefin. Canada with the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. New York in the lead. Outside Hayes. And here's Cannon. From outside the arc. Howard with the rebound. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. And Brittany Griner with the block.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
To the paint. That's in. It's her 5th field goal. And she's shooting hot, 71%. 5 for 7. Williams with it. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Howard the screen. To the middle. Good. And it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
Because of Howard's sharp basketball IQ, she's able to make the right reads in the pick and roll game.
Pass to Zondalasini. Griner. Here's Cannon. Sinks the triple.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 16. And here's Howard. She's guarded by Griner. Outside Canada. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's Hayes with the rebound.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Outside, Stevens. Pass to Hayes. This one for three. They grab their own miss. Count it.
But defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Mitchell, shot's good.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Here's Hayes. A 12-point game. Inside. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. And she'll go to the line.
For New York, Brittany Griner, shooting one.
Really, the moment Brittany Griner steps on the floor, she's impacting the game because as an opponent, you have to react to her physical abilities as well as her skill and her touch as a scorer.
Now here is Canada to the inside. Up top, Williams. The kick out to Canada. Williams. Off target from outside.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
To the paint. Here's Griner. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Capable of scoring in bunches. Griner hits shots from various spots on the floor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Outside Canada. Pass to Williams. No good on the three.
It's so hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and she still hasn't registered a single point.
Griner's shot's good.
Their prowess inside has just been tremendous, guys. It's been no contest on the low block.
And really, Brian, until the defense puts up at least some resistance, you ought to just keep pounding them down low.
Shot to stop the run. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play.
For the away team, Maria Marcia, one shot.
One shot.
Here's Ionescu. He has 5. Evans covering. Pass to Griner. Jefferson. Here's Mack. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. They get it again. That one good for 2.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Now here's Alaman. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Mitchell outside. The three is up. Griner with the rebound. And so it's New York with it. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Good on the triple.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Alaman. Mitchell up top. Past Alaman. Now here's Evans. Three-pointer. And can't cash in from close range.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Shots good by Jefferson.
And we're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Liberty out in front, delivering the blow. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Pass to Suarez. Here's Mack. And here's Ionescu. The three-pointer, no good.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
Here's Mitchell. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. That one on Suarez.
At the line for the away team, Maria.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. That one is no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Now here's Evans. Puts up a 3.
Los Angeles foul. Second personal foul.
And so it's New York with it. Pass to Suarez. Now here's Stevens. That's good, and it's Stephanie Suarez with the assist.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
And here is Alemán. Down low. And the layup falls.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Pass to Suarez. Mack. Over Mitchell. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Outside Evans. They set the pick. And it's in.
Don't be fooled by Evans' 5'6" height. Dana can more than hold her own around the hoop.
Here's Ionescu. Pass to Mack. Back to Ionescu. For 3. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shoots it up. New York with the rebound.
That's a shot. She's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Pass to Mack. Here's Ionescu. Good on the three-point shot.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Evans. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
Pulling the strings. Evans thriving in the pick and roll.
On offense, here the Liberty.
Timeout,
New York
timeout.
calls timeout.
Start it.
look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Cannon. Mack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stevens, covered by Iriafen. Here's Griner. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
That might be the last player in this league you want to get an offensive board. At 6'9", Griner can get the ball back up and in real quick.
They swipe it. The 11-footer. And the shot no good, a bit short. Now the Sparks with it. Outside Williams. Mitchell. Pass to Howard. Clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. The 3. Rebound New York. Here's Mack. Ionescu has it. Picked up by Canada. The 3. And it's Iriafen with the rebound. And it's the Sparks ball. Pass to Howard. Stevens grabs the board. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Howard up top. "17-foot shot on the way." Stevens grabs the board. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Screen by Griner. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Mitchell outside. Howard. Basket good. And now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see her come out of the game.
Man, I mean, this is something you just hate to see.
Yeah, it's a tough part of the game. Hopefully it's not a serious injury.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now Ionescu. Garrett. Covered by Iriafen. Count that one.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now here is Ionescu. Guarded by Canada. Ionescu up top. Pass to Suarez. Ionescu. Offline with the 3.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
They get it back. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line.
No good on the free throw.
Maria Arcia, 2 shots.
So she comes up empty at the line. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to Mack. Four on the clock. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Now Suarez.
That's a frustration foul right there.
And that's not her best moment. Obviously, no one on their team is happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking it out on your opponent.
She He's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Mack. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ionescu.
It's a staple of her game. Canada's defensive intensity, it really earns her so much respect around the league.
Mitchell with it. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Played some hard-nosed D in the paint there. Well done.
That really was a good job protecting the bucket. Held her ground nicely.
Pass to Suarez. Inside. Garrett. That's good, and it's Stephanie Suarez with the assist.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
And here are the Sparks now. Now here's Iriafen. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Iriafen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Beautiful pass by Mitchell. On time and on point.
Here's Mack. Back to Ionescu. Shoots the 3. And it's Iriafen with the rebound.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Suarez. From deep. Hands it from downtown.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Williams. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
At the line for the away team, Kiki Iriafen.
The first one falls. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Now here is Ionescu. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put.